One of the things that quite easily happens to caravans is that they fall into a sort of dingy, slightly disrepaired look. My caravans do that occasionally because I'm not as good at cleaning them as perhaps I should be. But a man that we're going to meet in a moment is exceptional at cleaning them. His name's Paul and he runs Tourershine.
Tourershine started last year in May.
Right.
Started running out the back of my car because we weren't sure whether it would take off, but within probably 3 months we realised that things were going to progress quite quickly, so we invested in the trailer behind me, and then after that we invested in the truck, a lot more equipment, a lot more specialist equipment, a little bit of training just to keep topped up with all the AutoClean products and stuff like that. Yeah, we've been running since May, very successful now. I got a bit of advice when I started the business up from a marketing expert, and they just said to me, let the Caravan magazines and all the media know what you're doing, let them know that it's slightly different to what a normal punter could get from, you know, these guys with a jet wash and a bit of soap, and show them your results, send plenty of photos, and that's pretty much worked for me. That's worked, in fact, very well. There's no secret to what I do. Anyone can do what I do. It's fairly simple. The products are all readily available off the shelf. The people that I want to have to work for are those that don't want to do it, and those that want the job doing properly. Cover the whole UK. I worked in Glasgow, to London, Brighton. Cover pretty much everywhere. Superior is basically it's designed for a caravan that's of a reasonable sort of newish age, that's still got a good factory shine on it, and the Superior will wax the sides to protect them, and I've had a lot of customers comment on how a year later the caravans still look as good as when I did them, providing they use the correct shampoos. Any advice I ever give to anybody is, if they're going to start waxing and cleaning themselves, make sure you use the correct matching products, the matching shampoo to the matching wax, because they're all developed to work together. Prices start at £99 within a radius of around about 45 to 50 miles of Stamford. If I have to start going into places like London or Scotland, people get charged an extra charge to cover costs, but it's always very minimal. For instance, I could go to London and back, probably cost the customer an extra £25, which I think is a reasonable amount of money to charge. It certainly cost me more than that, but that's the way that I try to keep competitive. Yeah, I was an engineer and a mechanic. I worked on plant, worked on all sorts of things, but I enjoy keeping my car immaculate. It moved on to my caravan, and it just so happened that a guy walked past who owned a caravan, asked me whether I'd do his caravan, and I said I didn't do it. I said I don't want to do it, and he persuaded me to do it. Went round, did the job for him, came home, spoke to my wife about it. We did a bit of research on the internet and realised that there was no specialists out there doing the same thing. There weren't. There's plenty of valeters out there that will do cars and include caravans, but nobody who does specifically caravans and motorhomes. And I get asked all the time whether I'll work on cars and vans and stuff like that, but if I start working on other stuff, I might as well take the word specialist off my title.